Oh, sorry. Well, it depends on how big your wallet is. Ha ha ha. Well, at least that's what my father used to say. My name came from a combination of my mother's and my father's last names, Wadsworth and Longfellow, respectively. Some kind of compliment, because it shall not pass as one. Interesting. So what poem of mine have you picked? Why, yes, of course. I always like it when other people read my poetry. That was terrible! How am I supposed to enjoy that recitation if you don't put any emotion into it? I was born on February 27th, 1807 in Portland, Maine, to Stephen and Zilpa, my father and mother. I was the second child in what was soon to be a family of 8 children. My siblings and I remember the order of our births with a rhyme. Stephen and Henry, Elizabeth and Anne, Alex and Mary, Ellen and Sam. Sorry, I have to take this. It's my so-called friend Edgar Allan Poe. This guy has called me a plagiarist. Hi, Edgar. What was that? When will I forgive you for calling me a plagiarist? Nevermore, I say, and you can quote me on that. Sorry, where were we? Yes, that is where we were. All who knew me found me to have a lively imagination as well as a thirst for learning. At 3, as I was told, I was already well on my way to learning the alphabet. When I was 5, my parents sent me to the Portland Academy, a private institution where my older brother Stephen was also enrolled. Always a writer at heart, when I wasn't in school, my childhood friend William Brown and I planned elaborate writing projects. Personally, I think my greatest accomplishment was being the first American writer to use native themes, concentrating on spirituality, the outdoors, and animal life. My main inspirations come from my friend Nathaniel Hawthorne, native legends, the landscape, and of course my family. I wrote this poem for Mary Soar Potter, a childhood friend of mine that I found years later and that I got married to. I wrote the arrow in the song to be about friendship and the trials and the troubles of it. The reason I chose this rhyme scheme is because this piece is meant to be about friendship, so I thought a playfully fun rhyme scheme would be a good fit for this poem because it demonstrates the simplicity of friendship itself. There are 2 main symbols in this poem, the first of which is an arrow, a Native American symbol which can also be seen as an insult you have said to a friend or loved one. When you insult someone, you do not realize how they will take what you have said, thus putting yourself into a very bad predicament, because you cannot take back what you have said, and like an arrow, pierce the heart of the victim. The second symbol is obviously a song, which can be seen for the purposes of this poem as a compliment to a friend or loved one. When you say a compliment, you think it through and make sure that it hits the mark, so to say. Hey, I thought you were going to recite the poem again. great. I couldn't have even read it better myself. Since we are still on the topic of the arrow in the song, why did you choose this poem for the assignment? That is an interesting way to look at the poem, and thank you for your hospitality and kindness.